Yeah, it felt real easy and comfortable. See some friendly faces, and of course for this event, a lot of smiles.
Yeah, you talk about easy and comfortable. That's got to be the way to describe this transition from you to Corey this season.
Yeah, well, Corey and I have been friends for a long time. I coached him in college. I work with them, different teams, so I know Corey about as well as any player I've ever had, and he knows how to coach, and he knows kind of the way that I've played, and I'm sure he's made some adjustments and some changes, but I think he's going to do a terrific job.
Let's talk about you and your life since you won the title last fall, I guess it was, if you consider that. What's it been like for you to bask in this glory?
Well, it's been a kind of a fun few months, but I left my suntan lotion here in Phoenix, and the rains of Seattle have arrived. But Seattle's been a great experience for me. I like working with the Sonics, and it's been a good transition for me. But I often think of our team and our players and the great experience that we had.
How tough a decision was that for you to take that Seattle job?
Yeah, it was very difficult because I really became involved with the players and the team, and that doesn't happen every team that you coach. Some teams you feel very distant, other teams it's just another team, and then every once in a while you run into a team that you feel that there's a bond between you and the players, and I had that feeling. I actually had that feeling for the last 2 seasons with this club. So when we didn't make the playoffs, I had that strong feeling, and of course when you win, it even just makes it more enjoyable.
Now that the time has been passed, today they tip off the season. Talk about the steep from a basketball point and what it's going to take to repeat.
Yeah, well, I know most of the players. I know they've made some additions. They have some players, to hopefully replace Penny Taylor inside. So I'm kind of anxious to see some of the new looks and some of the new players. But they're going to be a very strong team with the core group of Diana Taurasi and Cappie and Kelly Miller and Tangela and Maz coming off the bench. I'm sure she's going to get a lot more playing time this year. So I think they'll be a very, very strong team, and people are going to have to be excellent to beat them.
I hear you talk about how close you were with these players, and I know how close you were seeing the first game in the playoffs. But just when you mention these girls' names, there's just a sparkle in your eye. Just talk about that.
Yeah. Well, as I said, I had 2 seasons with this group. The first day I arrived in town, Zeth Solka, the general manager, and Diana Taurasi picked me up at the airport. So, it was kind of a nice kickoff that Dee was there to say, "Hey, welcome, coach. Come on into town, and we're happy you're here." So it started great the first day, and it ended with a big celebration in town. So those group of young women, we had some tough losses, and we hung together, and I just began to feel very comfortable around them. It was an easy coach. I never felt that I had to, say or do things just to make them do things. It was like the obvious thing to do, and they accepted it that way, and so they helped me, and I helped them.
You talk about celebration. Obviously, the reason you're here today, a big one today. I was talking to Corey earlier this week, and he said, you won it on the road last year, which was a huge feat in and of itself. But that meant that you couldn't celebrate with your fans here.
Right.
You had the celebration of the pavilion. But what's it going to mean today for these fans to see?
Yeah, I had not thought of that. I mean, of course, we had that great celebration after the game here, outside and parading in and etc. But this is the first game situation, of a championship celebration. So yeah, I think our fans, and they've been great fans, long before me. The Mercury fans are famous for sticking with their team. So now here they are, ready to celebrate a champion. So I think it'll be really something special.
obviously you're going to be following this team in the league throughout the season. How much contact are you going to have with Corey and helping him along with this transition?
Yeah, he doesn't need any help. You know, Corey's fine, but you know, I do stay in touch with him. We chat at least once a week, every 10 days. More, you know, friendship things rather than, you know, what drills are you running. You know, it's kind of interesting. When I was up in Seattle, we were putting together some different drills. You know, I was calling him saying, "Now, Corey, remind me about this drill that we used to run." So it's a kind of a shared thing now. You know, in fact, I'm the assistant coach and he's the head coach, and so I defer to him now.
Great seeing you, Coach.
All right, thanks, Steve. Yeah.
You've been in this position where you've had to defend titles before, and you've been successful.
Yeah.
What do you take from those experiences into the season?
You know, it's a different mindset, really. You have to kind of take what you did last year, which was, you know, how well we played together and the confidence to beat the really good teams in this league, and kind of transfer that over to this year, which, you know, I think we can do. We have the same cast of players coming back from the core of who won the championship, so, you know, we're excited.
This team has traditionally kind of gotten off the slow start.
Yeah.
And this year,
We know.
like you were just saying, you just got here, Cappie just got
Right.
here, no pennies.
Yeah.
What do you do to avoid that?
You just come out here and play hard today. You know, it's going to be a great atmosphere. You know, we get our rings, and we can't let that overshadow the most important thing, which is, you know, the 40 minutes on the court. And, you know, no better test than LA in the first game to see, you know, if we're going to be any good this year.
And lastly, have you seen Paul yet?
Who's Paul?
Good.
Yeah, yeah.
You happy?
Yeah, I'm
Your wife here too?
No, she didn't make
Oh,
it.
she didn't make it? Everything going well though?
Yeah, she's fine.
You guys had a good year.
Yeah, no, we did okay.
You guys look at every time the game goes, what you do. Every time.
So now, the reporters used to say, well, what about this? She like Magic? Is she like, and now they're saying, is she like Durant?
I'm nothing like Durant. Tell him, Coach, I'm nothing like
How's it feel to be back in town?
It feels great. Working on 3 hours of sleep, not a problem. Ready to go play, you know. It's a great day. My family's out here. First time seeing my teammates. Corey's the new coach, got old coach here. I mean, it's a great atmosphere. We get our rings, so I'm excited.
Talk about your offseason. How did it go for you? Successful over there as well?
For the most part, successful. We didn't do well in the EuroLeague. Not what I really wanted, but, you know, for the most part, we completed it. We won all 3 cups in Turkey. It was a lot of fun. I'm excited to be here, though. You know?
Yeah. How you feeling physically? You say you're a little sleep. Adrenaline's going to carry you today, huh?
I hope so. You know, I'm just going to go in and work hard. Corey said he wasn't going to play me for a long period of time. 3 minutes here and there, kind of give me, you know, with my teammates, used to them, and just, you know, not get fatigued. So.
Yeah. I talk about this team and coming back and trying to repeat. The West is going to be tough. You don't have any.
Yeah, but I mean the thing is, we're still the champs. So we're still defending. Teams are going to try to beat us. We have the X on our backs, you know. So we have to really focus on us and not everybody else. I mean, of course the West is going to be competitive. We had new players in, a lot of trades. So you know, it's going to be like that. But like I said, for us to be the best that we can be, we got to possibly just focus on us.
Now, you obviously had a disadvantage. You haven't had any practices with the team.
Right.
Haven't had to see Corey, but not much is going to change from what I hear.
For the most part, everything is pretty much the same. It's a matter of me just getting used to the new players that we have on the court. You know, Penny is a big role to fill. You can't even fill our shoes, but you know, Diane and I, we're going to have to pick up a lot of scoring slack, get everybody involved, get everybody comfortable. I think we're going to find. Hey! Big. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Last question. Big celebration today here. We were talking to Corey last week. He was saying, as great a team as it was to win it on the road last year, you didn't get to celebrate with your fans except for that huge celebration.
Yeah.
But how excited are you for today?
You know what? I'm stoked. I was actually talking to my teammates. I was like, you know, I think I'm nervous to actually get a ring, you know? So I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to see my little bling bling. Put it up in my home, let my family see it, and, you know, just enjoy the day.